Good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. It's your boy, Vincent E. Gray will be invincible. I have your morning motivational snackable. Now, you may be wondering, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom that help you win in life. I'm telling you, it's words of wisdom that help you win in life. So before we get ready to jump into our conversation, I'm going to be giving you some good game. I'm telling you, I got some new sauce, and the sauce is called snackable statements. Yes, snackable statements. But before we get ready to jump into the conversation, I want to make sure that you have your school supplies. Go get your pen, go get your notebook, and open up your note apps. I'm going to grace you with some good game on the day. All right, so before we get ready to jump into our conversation, I want to start off with this snackable statement. I want you to write this down. And that is, if you don't take off the mask, you will spend your life on the ends of strings. Yep, I got strings in my hand, on the ends of strings being controlled by somebody else. What does that mean? You're going to be somebody's puppet. And see, I don't do the puppet game. I never did like Pinocchio because he lied too much. Because if you don't take off the mask, you're going to be a puppet in somebody's story. So I want to tell you, you got to take the mask off. You see, I took the mask off. And the reason I took the mask off is because I was tired of hiding behind the mask. And when you hide behind the mask, you don't have the opportunity to embrace the raw, imperfect, and powerful part of yourself. So that's why I took the mask off. I want to show you 4 ways to take the mask off. 4 ways to take the mask off. This is how I took it off. The first thing that you have to do is that you have to trace it. What do I mean by trace it? You have to go back to the day when you put that mask on. You have to go back to the day when somebody told you that you wasn't enough. I remember when I put the mask on. I was in 4th grade. I failed 4th grade. That's when I put the mask on because I thought that I wasn't enough, because I was looking for acceptance and I was looking for belonging. The second thing is, after you trace it, the next thing you have to do is that you have to face it. The reason I look to my right, because this is the mirror. You have to do some mirror work. Don't be reading my mirror. This is my mirror work. I have to do the mirror work. And what's the mirror work? See, the mirror is an invitation for you to be vulnerable. But check this out. The purpose of the mirror is not just so you can see who you are, but the mirror reveals who you have the opportunity to become. That's a snackable statement. Yep, that's the purpose of the mirror, is to reveal who you had the opportunity to become. And the third one, to take the mask off, is you have to erase it. And what do I mean by erase it? You have to stop listening to the lies and the labels that your mind tell you. You have to stop listening to the lies and the labels that your mind tell you. Because when you label a thing, you disable it. Because wherever your mind goes, your life will follow. And this is the last one. You have to replace it. Yep, I told you, you have to trace it, you have to face it, you have to erase it, and then you have to replace it. Let me tell you this story before we get on up out of here. There's a story of these 2 guys. They went fishing. Yep, they went fishing. And while they're fishing, one guy was just catching all kind of fish. He was catching big fish. I mean, super big fish. I mean, he was catching like a whale. I'm just playing. But he was catching big fish. But this is the sad thing. Every time he caught the big fish, he threw it away. So his friend was like, bro, have you lost your mind? You catching this big fish and you throwing it away? He was like, yeah. He said, why are you throwing it away? He said, the reason I'm throwing it away is because my pan is not big enough for the big fish. I'm about to drop some knowledge on you today. I want you to know, I'm not talking, for these past 2 days, I'm really not talking about mask, and I'm not talking about fish. I'm talking about mindset. And the reason why I'm talking about this, I want to ask you a simple question. How many big opportunities have you thrown away because your mindset is not big enough? How many big opportunities have you thrown away because your mindset is not big enough? You're not going back to school. I don't have time. You know you're supposed to be a nurse. Oh, I don't have the time. You know you're supposed to be a principal. That's too much work. How many opportunities have you thrown away because your mindset is not big enough? If you can find an excuse, you can also find a solution. But the question is, what you're looking for. I want you to know, stop throwing away big opportunities because your mindset is not big enough. This is the second one. How many big dreams? See, this is the thing. Why are you settling for small dreams when you're afraid of the big ones? That's it. We settle for small dreams because we're scared of the big ones. I need you to do me a favor this year. I haven't been talking about mindset. I'm not talking about mask. I'm really talking about mindset. I want you to get your mind. See, when you get your mind right, your life get right. Because you live at the level that you think on. So that's all I have for you on today. Take the mask off. Because if you don't, you will live your life on the ends of strings. being controlled by somebody else if you don't take the mask off. That's all I have for you today. My name is Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. As always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believe. Don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you, because today is a non-refundable day. I got one word for you, two words for you. Be great. See you tomorrow.